Oh, jeez.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my NHL 21 franchise mode here in San Jose, California, here in year number 3 on our way to the trade deadline, and with a 15-11-1 record, 27 games into the season. That is good for third in the Pacific Division. So we are in and out of the wild card position. You know, I look at the stats. I saw our power play, penalty kill, goals for, goals against the last episode. Some were a lot higher in the division. Some were not. You know, for goals against, we're middle. Goals for, we're middle of the pack. Goals against, we're second. We're second best. Power play, you know, middle of the pack once again. Penalty kill, one of the best in the division. So we are a weird team. We are a weirdly constructed team. It is, you know, when you get a haircut and you're trying to grow it out and it's at that weird, awkward stage. That's what I think the San Jose Sharks are here in 2022 or 2023 going forward. So I made a couple of decisions. Nate Wood, my assistant general manager down there in the comments, if you don't know who he is, he's in there every single time giving his opinions, and I highly appreciate it. He said, you know what, let's give Alex Galchenyuk a chance. Get him up there on the second line. I'm like, okay, you know, let's try Alex out for a little bit, because I am okay if this team misses the playoffs. I am also okay if we make the playoffs. It's in between. Of course, I want Connor Bedard, but at this point, with our current record, we would have to go on such a crappy pace. It would hurt a lot of the guys here. If we are middle of the pack team, I can build around that through free agency with all the money we have coming up. Holy moly, the amount of contracts we have coming up. We can sell at the deadline. We can potentially buy at the deadline. I'm not so sure, but we are only 20 plus games into the season. We have some time to figure things out. So Galchenyuk has a perfect chemistry here on the second line. Yeah, so we definitely need a coach here in the future. We will have to scout coaches this coming free agency. We want a coach that matches Shane Wright perfectly because he is our franchise centerman. Of course, we want Connor Bedard. He is another franchise centerman. We want him, of course. There's some wingers I want. There's a power forward potentially. But I just decided, you know what, right now, let's just move around some of the things in the lineup. I want Kim Gorst to have a good rookie season. He's not doing awful right now. He's got 14 points. That's over half point per game. He's shooting at 21%. He's playing great. Now let's give him Alex Galchenyuk. Get Alex Galchenyuk some time there on the second line. He played there great last season. LeBlanc. Again, I do it again. Now, I am losing faith in Kevin LeBlanc. Why did I put another L in that name? Whatever. I've lost faith in him. He's not really having the best season. He had a better season last year than Timo Meier. Timo Meier is the younger kid, just slightly, and he needs a new contract. That makes LeBlanc expendable this offseason or this trade deadline. So I decided to move him down to the third line. His trade value should stay at where it's at. There's a couple pieces I'm okay with potentially moving on from this trade deadline. Letang is up there. Maybe a Victor Mete. I'm not totally for that just this very second. The AHL's doing great. You got Jack Quinn, Cole Perfetti, and Rita playing great hockey. I'm excited for our young kids to come up, but we are at that awkward stage. So I'm okay with playoffs or no playoffs. It isn't a do or die season. 5 years from now, that's when we start, hey, we gotta be President's Trophy winning team year in, year out. We gotta have our name in the hat. So this upcoming draft, we have 3 first-round draft picks, our own, which seems to have the best potential. We have the Buffalo Sabres, who are top their division, I believe, and the Carolina Hurricanes, who are also one of the better. They're slowly falling. I believe one of them are falling out of favor in their division. But there are 2 wingers here that I'm highly interested in. Of course, Connor Bedard. Obviously, I want him. This Aiden Myers potentially a power forward. He would be such an awesome fit. He is balanced, cycle, balanced. I believe that's similar to Kim Gortz. I could be wrong, but I think right now I'm not really worried about line chemistry. I just want to get these assets in, and then when I have enough, I can move pieces around. But we have a long season. We have a very long season. Right now, I'm going to offer a contract. I'm not sure. I mean, he is a UFA at the end of the year. He's having a great season. We need to hold on to a power forward. Timo Meier, I think I would love to have in this organization for a little while longer. So we want... What do we sign him for? Nurse was 6 years, I believe. I'd rather go 6 years with Timo Meier. He'll be 32. 6 years, he wants the same amount of money. Yeah, so 6 years. Let me pull out my calculator. Where is it? Come on, calculator. 5.25 times 0.85 equals 4. I'm not sure if he's going to sign this contract. Is he happy with us? I hope. 4.6 for 6 years, I would pay in a heartbeat, especially for a power forward. They're hard to come by, especially who produce points. And he's having a great season. That might be some effect from Shane Wright and Brock Besser, but if he can have a great season, we sign him to a below market value contract, maybe he jumps up in overall. Who knows? So we are here in December on my birthday, December 1st. Wow, I'll be 22. And it's coming up soon. Holy moly. So let's go ahead and yeah, just simulate through the first month of the episode here in December. Timo Meier is fully healed. I already have him in the lineup. Don't you worry about it. Danil Gushkin is hurt in the AHL. Damn, that sucks. Timo Meier has re-signed for 6 years. Nice. I should have gone 5 because that would have matched up with the... Oh, I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. I should have... It's a weird, rough start to the episode. I should have done 5 years to match because at the end of the season, Darnell Nurse will be 5 years. Whatever. It's a 6-year contract. He's only going to be 32, 33 years of age. I'm very happy with that. Let me just go to the draft class. Let me see if our scouts... I have my scouts scouting individual guys. So, ooh, we got a goalie here. Let me just... hold on to him. Anybody late? We know all these guys are good. Okay, let me just let our scouts do their thing. It is only early December. We lose in regulation, and then we beat the Nashville Predators. Danil Gushkin is back. You love to see it. Ah, yes, Milan Lucic. Another contract coming off the books this season. Hallelujah. We have Kyle Okposo, I believe, is off the books as well. We are going to be... This free agency coming is when we're players. Shane Wright is now officially the best centerman on the team. Kim Gortz. Okay, now he's... Okay, I'm just waiting for him to go off. I'm excited for him. Okay, Philadelphia. Come on, game. Please don't break. I'd really appreciate it. Come on, game. Game. Hello? Oh, why is this game so... Come on. Jesus, where... It simmed through half the month already! Oh, I hate this game. Why wouldn't... I'm so mad about that. So we lose against Philly, we lose against the Rangers, we beat Pittsburgh, and we beat the Islanders. So we rebound there, 20-14-1. Oh, EA voodoo. Philadelphia again, we got stomped by them before. That is a shootout victory. I will take it. Tampa Bay, another big victory, and then we lose to... somebody in our own division. Timo Meier has been injured once again. He's having a rough year with injuries. That is January 4th. It's not very long. I'll leave him. I won't micromanage this very second. Ivan Chekovich has been... Oh, God. We'll get... we have 2 forwards there. Holy moly. We're losing some games here to end the month. Teams score on way too often. I don't care. We are a very weird team, and he might not be the coach after this season, Damian Shanahan. You might not be the coach after this year, so I don't want to talk to you for the rest of the season. You hear me? We lose against Edmonton. That is 5 losses in a row. That is rough. That sucked. That definitely sucked. So we're going to go ahead, get Timo Meier back here on the first line, get that +3. Curly gets that +1. So that's plus, really, he gets a +1. No, I'd rather get Chekovic in there just for experience. Him and Chumlevsky are really fighting for a position here long term. So LeBlanc seems to be playing better since his move to the third line, so that's good. So we lost plenty of games there to end the month. If you take those away, we had a pretty okay month. Basically what we were doing, you know, the first part of the season. So Brock Besser is playing incredible, 26 goals, 26 assists. We are still good for second in the division, basically tied for second. We have more wins than the Coyotes. We have the second most wins in the division. That is good to see. The Coyotes are right on our back. The Ducks and the Canucks are there, and we lost a lot of games against the Canucks. I feel our season series is basically done with them. If we go to... Oh, the Sabres are out of a playoff spot. Oh, baby. And the Carolina Hurricanes are the best team in their division. Best team in the NHL, I believe. The Hurricanes. The Hurricanes. Oh, wow. Okay. So, do I even check stats after that month? I feel it was a weird end of the month, and we should expect that, you know? We aren't the best team. We might be a playoff team. We are still second in the division. Phil Kessel's scoring. Shane Wright's playing great. He is growing. He's 18, remember. He's 18. Timo Meier's a plus player. LeBanc up there at 22 points now. Kim Gort's at 20. Under half point per game. He's young. I'm not worried. Blishfield, Marlowe, okay. Galchenyuk. What was he at before? He is not good enough. He had a great season last year. He works perfectly on the second line with that chemistry. But if we can move him for a pick, I'm going to do that every single day. Defensively, Letang 21 points. I'm not sure. I think another month we'll know if this is a seller or a buyer at the deadline. I'm not even sure if we're a buyer. Just this very second. Edvinsson, is he growing? He's an 81 overall now. I love him. I'm not worried. Victor Mete. Gotta love him. Okay. Goalie-wise, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, he has dipped. He's dipped. I expect that. He was playing at a absurd percentage to start the year, and I'm not surprised by him dipping a bit. Hopefully he's good when we have a better team. But I believe another month. We are here January 1st. It is the new year. I wish they would add the Winter Classic so they like randomly draw teams every year. That would be awesome. Oh, that would be so sick. And you could just have like the Winter Classic arena. Just do it outside. Oh, that would be so awesome. So let's sim to the end of January. And that is five. How many losses in a row? Holy moly. We are getting curb stomped here in the last 2 weeks of hockey. We beat the Rangers and the Penguins. So we're beating Eastern Conference teams, it seems. I'm Dr. Seuss. And that's 4 wins in a row right away. 26, 20, and 1. We beat the Avalanche. Carolina? That's a 4-1 loss. St. Louis, not the best team in the world. Okay. So we beat the St. Louis Blues as well. That is good to see. Connor Bedard, we know your franchise. I scouted you. We know you're good. Don't worry. Let's see here. Okay, I believe that is a subscriber-created player. Anybody late? Okay, this power forward. Yes, sir. I've been looking at Datsuk. He is definitely a guy I would love to bring on. Carry, shoot, balance. We're not totally sure about that. I would love... Ooh, Bill Drummond. Hello. Let me just pin these guys. Let my scouts do their thing. They're having a great year getting guys scouted out. Ryan Merkley has been injured. Jack Johnson. It is Jack Johnson? I believe Jack Johnson is our depth defenseman there in the NHL. We lose against Winnipeg in 2 games to end the month here. Joey Pogue, we are getting injured. I mean, injury slider is the same it's always been. I believe the injury slider is at 9. Some seasons you barely get any. Some seasons you get absolutely wrecked. He's out until February 5th. I don't like seeing my young guys get hurt. I'm okay if you get a Patrick Marleau hurt or just the older kid or the older guys. Shane Wright's an 86 overall. Oh, he's an assist machine. Him and Brock Besser. This first line. Timo Meyer's playing great. I mean, Shane Wright's playing awesome. Same with Brock. They're really leading this team to a potential Stanley Cup playoff matchup. Do we add a third line center? No, maybe. Anybody else have to come in? I believe it's just Ryan Merkley. He's grown to an 80 overall. Jack Johnson gets the +3, but too bad, Jack. I'm sorry. You're a bum. No offense. Shillington? Should I go Ryan Merkley on the first line? I'm going to go Ryan Merkley on the... Screw it. Let's get the low elite. Let's see what he can do with Darnell Nurse. Screw it. I just want to see. Give him a couple of games. That is a win and a loss to end the month 29, 23, and 1. Good for second in the division. We are almost first. We are 1 point out of first, and this is not a great record. If you put us in... if you put us in the Eastern Conference, we are having a rough time. Buffalo is in the playoff spot. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Holy moly. Carolina is also first in their division. Brock Besser, 30 goals. Only 4 goals that month, I believe. But that first line is really carrying us. And Phil the Thrill, the cheeseburger-eating bastard. You gotta love him. He's a beauty. Anybody else sticking out? Kim Goretz had a good month. Galchenyuk had a really good month. 8 points. I like to see that. Maybe we move on from Patty Mar. I'm not sure. If we can make a playoff run, I'm going to do it. Just to get some experience. A round or two. That would be awesome. Even a round, I think, is worth it. And with our assets, we can move up in the draft. It's not the end of the world. Edvinsson, he's a -12. He is playing a lot. How many minutes is he averaging a night? 21 minutes a night as a 19-year-old. He is a -12. I expect that. But he's succeeding. He's going to be on the ice a lot. And I'm not really worried. He's got a 9.1 shooting percentage. That's actually really good. And really good on the power play. 2-game winners. Gotta love... Future captain? Question mark? I'm not too sure. We gotta start thinking of captains going into the future. I'm not sure if he's on our roster yet. But I guess we'll know soon. Ryan Merkley there. Okay. Goalie-wise? Okay, he's basically the same as he was before... I think the deadline is here at the end of the month, so let's go ahead, closing in on the deadline. I will check our stats before we go into the trade deadline and the entire league, see where we're all at. Here we go. This is really going to determine if we're a seller or not. Because if we can make the playoffs, I'm going to do that. I want this team to at least get a little experience. Vlasic's an 82 overall. I just noticed that. He does get a +5 with Pogue, and it might be in his benefit because you rarely see medium top fours grow well, especially if they're drafted. I mean, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. What the hell? These Swedes are on meth. I swear to God, it was Simone Edvinsson last year. Holy Jesus. I'm gonna do Rodin and Pogue. I'm gonna do Rodin and Pogue. Yeah. Do I do... No. +3s. I'm okay with that. Rodin's an... What the hell happened? What did we put in the water, these Swedes? The super Swedes. What happened? Why does that happen? I mean, he's not having, like, a dominant season. His stats are weird. It says he's a defenseman, but his offensive stats are really good. I am so... And his defensive awareness is pretty good. His offensive awareness isn't great. I love him. I love him with all my heart. Cale Rodin. He is still an AHL defenseman. I think we leave him here unless we make a trade in the NHL. Marc-Edouard Vlasic. Do we bring him back up into the... I think we got to bring back up Marc-Edouard Vlasic. I think it would be just... If we're a winning team. I'm going to go ahead and bring up... he could help on the defensive core. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead, throw in somebody else. Let's go Malo. Let's go Johansson. We'll go Mac Hollowell right there. And I'm going to bring up Vlasic. Vlasic for... Now, teams are asking for him. I already traded Burns. I already traded Carlson. I kind of cheated when I traded Burns. I literally traded Burns to Philadelphia. Do they really want to... Are they being that stupid? I feel like I have to take that trade, right? They went out of their way and are asking for Marc-Edouard Vlasic. I feel like I have to... Yeah. Philly's asking for him, right? We take Connor Sheary, 82 overall. We can plug him in to our NHL lineup somewhere or just flip him. But to get that salary off the book right now instead of waiting for him to retire... I mean, they asked for him, right? And I did ignore a trade already for that he was there. And Philadelphia is going out of their way and asking for Vlasic like he's going to help them at all. And that's the computer's fault, right? I feel like I have to do that. Right? I mean, Philly, is there anything else here? Anything else of substance? Barabanov. Ooh, Barbashev. Why did I say Barabanov? I don't know why. Nino Niederreiter. I mean, I'm more of a fan of Adam Gaudette. Yeah, I'm personally more of a... Would you want to do Adam Gaudette instead of Connor Sheary? Would you do that, Philly? Ho-ho, baby! That is $7 million off the cap, just like that. Okay, so... I did not expect anybody to want Vlasic. And I know I said, I traded Carlson... I traded Burns, and I said I wasn't going to trade all three of them. But Philly went out of their way to ask for them. Why would you do that? That's the computer's fault. That's a GM being stupid. That's their own fault. If the computer does that, I'd press fine trade. I have not done that with him. I don't think since season 1, So let's go ahead and... do we just put... Let's see. Did he stay in the NHL? Is he up here in the NHL? Gaudette. Do we plug him? Let me see how he works on the third line. Because if he can get a plus there on the third line, I would be a huge fan. Chekovic. Let's put Adam Gaudette here. Gets a +1. I don't hate Adam Gaudette. He's technically a third line-ish person. And he's a two-way forward, right? I do like me some two-way forwards. Chekovic, what was he adding? Was he adding anything? It's a -12. I'm going to go ahead, take Chekovic. I feel bad. I'm going to keep Chekovic there. I think that is a trading asset down the line. How's our AHL squad doing? They're doing great. Don't be worried about them at all. So 30, 24, and 1. Vlasic, I was going to bring him up into the NHL lineup. I really, really was. But him playing great down there in the AHL with Pogge, and then now Rodin is like a god, apparently. These Swedes. You got to always draft a Swede. Never... Always. If you have the chance to draft a Swede, draft him. That's the right thing to do. 32, 24, and 1. Lose against Buffalo, Winnipeg. It's still a tight race. We could 100% fall out of the race with like a 5-game losing streak. It's 2 in a row. Dumpster fire, Detroit Red Wings. So we lose. But we beat Colorado somehow. Okay. 35, 26, and 1. We do have a game before the trade deadline, but I don't want to sim any farther just in case it automatically goes in. I want to scout out. Second in the division. Oilers are up by 4. We have 1 game at hand. The wild card teams are a couple wins back of us and everybody else in the division, but you got a lot of teams with 5 or 6 points away from the top 3 in the division, and that's scary. So let's go check on Brock the Beast Besser, 1 goal shy of a 40-goal campaign with 20 games remaining. What a season for Brock Besser. He is helping out the young kids, and we got him down to less than $10 million for 7 years. Oh, I'm such a good GM. Shane Wright, wow. He's the real deal. Oh, man. Oh, he's got 60. I love him. I'm so happy I get to use Shane Wright. I got a franchise player. Yippee. Phil the Thrill. You gotta love him. I'm glad I have Phil over JVR. He's produced. He's gonna have a 30-goal season. Would JVR give us a 30-goal season? He's scored 30 before. But Phil the Thrill, cheeseburger eating bastard. You love him. Timo Meier has been injured. He's only been injured for a total of 6 games this season. But he's still on pace with everybody else. So I'm happy with that. Kim Gortz, okay, over half point per game season. If he can put up those numbers, I'm okay with that. Then when he starts, 23 years of age, I want those higher seasons because we'll be winning more games. LeBanc, not a huge fan. He's got 34 points, but he is a minus 15. Galchenyuk, he's gotten better. Bleichfield, okay. Patty Marleau, not bad. They're all minus players. Our bottom 6 is getting dropped, kicked. Chris Letang, okay. Ryan Merkley, still an 80 overall. Edvinson, 82 overall. Shillington, Nurse, and Mate. Goalie-wise, he's slowly falling off, but he gave us a really good start to the season. Now it's on the rest of his team. He's got a 907, a 287 goals against. You'd think he'd be worse, especially with the amount of minus players we have on this team. Our bottom 6 is getting just dunked on. So let's go ahead and check the entire league. Let me go to goaltenders first and see the award races. Let's go. Entire league, and then we got a trade deadline to work on. Oh, God. Jake Allen. That is close. Jeremy Swayman for the Boston Bruins. Real prospect, by the way. I would say he's got a better save percentage, worse goals against. I would say it's between Swayman and Allen. Allen has plenty more wins, so I would say Allen is potentially the leader there. Rookie skaters. Shane Wright is coming for a Calder. And Kim Gortz is right there. Oh, baby. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Shane Wright. You love it. And Detroit's got Petrangelov and Jeffrey Woodworth. Scary. Defenseman. Who's the best defenseman in the NHL? John Carlson has the most points. Eric Carlson has a better plus-minus. Dougie Hamilton's in there. Cale Makar. Okay, what it usually... No surprises there. Connor McDavid leading the NHL in points. Eerily similar to what's happening this season, or IRL. Connor McDavid, Draisaitl are 1 and 2. Marner and Matthews would be point instead, but okay. This really doesn't surprise me. Brock Besser could potentially win an Art Ross. I mean, down to the wire. Connor McDavid or Marner or Point are gonna take it. Most goals. Kirill Kaprizov. What a stud. Making $10 million. Worth it. Alex Ovechkin, he re-signed? He did. I would love to bring on Alex Ovechkin. I would love that. Most assists? 64 for John Carlson. Okay. So, it's not surprising for season number 3. As we head into the trade deadline, I want to scout. I just want to see what's around the league, see if there's anything on the block. I don't plan on making any big moves. I don't think there's a whole lot of moves we can make. We're in that growing stage. I want to see if we can win with this team. If there's a small guy we can add, I'm going to do it. So, let's see. You got Ryan Dzingel out there making 6. What the hell happened there? Vander Kane. Oh God, Calgary. Oh my God. Oh, that's sad. Jonathan Toews? Really? Why would you want to move on from Johnny Toews? You got Rupert, a defenseman, another great defensive prospect in Colorado. Oh, wait. Depth players wise, do we need a... No, God, Ben Sherratt. Throw him into the sun. God damn it. Ooh, Anthony Mantha. What do you fit? Penalty... It looks like he probably wouldn't work with our current coach. Broberg, no thank you, Edmonton. Joakim Kamel is on the block? Okay, Joakim Kamel. That is an interesting player. Florida Panthers. I mean, they probably want to go out and win, right? So, Florida. I'm going to write down Florida. I can't spell. Florida. Florida. Shane Gostisbehere, only making 2.4. That's not bad. Nick Bukestad, power forward. Okay. Anything here? Matt Dumba, really? I'm surprised. This trade block is definitely interesting. Roman Josi, Nashville, what are you doing? He's the best player you have on your team. What are you doing? Ryan Pulock, Josh Bailey. Okay, they got a lot of players here over. Ooh. Oh, it's past. I would totally love to go out there and trade for Kravtsov. Okay, anything left? Ottawa, Pittsburgh. Mike Hoffman in Pittsburgh? That's strange. Maybe something for the bottom six. Rasmus Sandin still out there. Justin Hull. Defenseman. Interesting. Okay. And that seems to be it. So there really isn't a whole lot I'm interested in. So I'm just going to go right in the deadline. That Joakim Kamel kid, I would love to bring on. It's just a prospect. But I'm not sure if the trade makes sense. But if there's something out there, I'm definitely... We just killed Nashville. They're dead. Fold your franchise. I'm going to say we're a conservative buyer. We're not really a seller. If there's a trade out there, I'm going to pull the trigger. So the top player out here is obviously Igor Shesterkin. Let me go to available. Just all available players. Okay. Marc-Andre Fleury. I mean, there's Gavrikov. 84 overall. 1 year left. No. Tyler Bertuzzi? No. Tyler Bertuzzi. Rasmus Sandin. Timashov. No. Trade has been made. Arizona. A second prospect to Vegas in exchange for a second. And so they just swapped second round. Okay. All right. You do you, Vegas. Jonathan Marchessault, Carlson. I mean, nothing's really sticking out at me right now. And I don't see the point of making just a willy-nilly trade. Edmonton, a first and a third to LA in exchange for Shane Gostisbehere and Walker. Holy moly. I have the hiccups or something. I need a Tums. Can I just see this list? Please don't reset. Uyghur, 82 overall. McCann, Paul Stastny. Cole, Sorensen, who we traded a long time ago. Sundqvist? Petrangelo's on the block? I don't want to pay that much for the foreseeable future. Matthew Dumba. I don't want to just trade for a UFA, a guy who's going to be a UFA, you know? I don't see the point in that, because they could be a free agent this coming off season. They will be a free agent. Will they make it to the market? I'm not sure. I do... Bertuzzi. Top pro... No, thank you. St. Louis. Okay, let me go to proposed trade. Have they changed anything out there on the block? I'll just look around. Let me do Skaters match on the block again. I don't think there's a trade to make. And maybe just depth players, you know, or just a cheap third line centerman. But other than that, I don't see the value in adding just like an 86 overall Jonathan Marchessault. I don't see the point in that this very second. Why did I press that? Ryan Pullock. San Jose Sharks have been offered a trade from the New York Islanders. I don't know about you, Ryan. All power play lines. 86 overall, 28 years of age, 6.7. I don't want to. No, I'm not going to do that trade this very second. Let's go to the trade block. No, I want to do. Oh my God. Wait. No. I want to clear my trade block. No. I'll keep my trade block open. I'll keep it open. Just in case. But I don't want to be in the middle of a trade. You know what? Screw it. Let's fly by the seat of our pants. Let's go all the way over. Where were we? Somewhere around there? Yeah, we were right there. So, Calgary, not really interested in anything. Nope. See, I'm assuming the trade blocks are all relative. Ooh, no. Olsen, no. They rarely grow. Gavrikov, how long on that contract? 1 year left. He'll be asking for money. He'll be asking for plenty of money. Yeah, no thanks. Mantha, Victor Rask. No, I don't like that. Broberg, no. Joakim Kamel. The Florida Panthers. I might have to come back for that. You got a Nick Bukestad. Would he work? I think I already checked if he would work, and he really doesn't work too well in our bottom six. I mean, our bottom six is still winning games, you know. When we go to the playoffs, that might be a different question. But I think Joakim Kamel might be the trade to just at least pry for. I mean, I'm not sure what I would even give up for that. A first-round pick, maybe. I mean, Florida would want to make the playoffs. Okay. Nothing here. The Islanders suck this year. Arturi Lehkonen. I'm a big fan of Lehkonen. I am. Said he would work on our second line. No thanks. Nope. No. Wait, who was that? No, go back, please. No, go back again. Who was I literally just looking at? Oh, Sorensen, my God. Oh, this game. This game's going to be the death of me. I know it. Yeah, there just isn't a trade that I'm like, okay, let's do it. There really isn't anything of substance. I mean, I could go try to make that Florida. Let's talk to Florida about Joakim Kamel, because we do have a lot of winger prospects coming up. That's a fact. But we can throw Joakim Kamel there. I guess what would you be looking for? I mean, we could go LeBanc. I mean, I think it's worth it. I mean, is that going to hurt our chances of making the playoffs? Florida would be over the cap. I'd be willing to retain a tad, 500,000. I would have over 3. Okay, what's going on? Game, can you please not break this very second? I'd really appreciate it. Joakim Kamel. He's having a great year. Joakim Kamel's having a great... And Florida wants to trade him, right? Joakim Kamel. Okay. So maybe I take on a big contract. I mean, their trade values are similar. They want to go out and win, right? The Florida Panthers want to go out and win right now. I'll take... I mean, I could use Connolly. I could use... I'll go with Dumoulin. That's fine. San Jose would have over 45. Actually, I'll go ahead and take Brett Conley. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll throw... I don't know. Who do you want? Who do you want? You can take Middleton. Florida would still... How is Florida over the cap, you dummies? How does that even make any sense? Oh my god. Dumoulin? This game's gonna be the death of me. I really want Joachim Kamel now. Dumoulin. Okay, league approved now, but LeBanc is gonna help them in the playoffs. When they get to the playoffs, he's gonna help. I feel, you know, it might hurt our chances of making the playoffs this year and doing damage, but we have a lot of winger prospects coming up. You know, you got Rita, you got Cole Perfetti. You know what? I'm not gonna make a trade. I'm not gonna make that trade. I'm not gonna make the Joachim Kamel trade. We have a lot of winger prospects coming up. But what I will do is I will try to finagle another first-round draft pick. Yeah? I like that idea. So, first-round draft picks. Let's see if anybody is changed. Boston wants to trade their first. Okay, Buffalo wants to trade their first-round draft pick next year. Probably be a pretty solid team next year. I'd hope. Holy moly, poor Buffalo. Poor Buffalo fans. Holy moly. Colorado, we know those picks are going to be good. I just want... Maybe there's just a team out here that's like, yeah, we're trying to win this year, but they might suck next year. Florida Panthers, they don't want to trade their... They want to trade their first-round draft pick this year. Florida. Are they going to play... Florida. So you want... Florida. You want to trade your first, but that would mean... Yeah, so I can't do that. Maybe Florida. Maybe you'll come back to Florida. I'm not too sure. Montreal. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is the team to steal a pick from. I'll give you Carolina. We can swap first-round draft picks. I'm okay with that. You want the Tampa Bay Lightning second as well? Is that trade going to go through? No, they want... What do you want? What does Montreal want? Skaters matching the block. Alex Galchenyuk. I mean, Chekovich? We took Chekovich out of the lineup. He could be an everyday guy for Montreal. Trade rejected again. What do you want, a goalie prospect? They want Martin Jones. That's just hilarious. Rookie skaters. Do you want a rookie? You want this dude? And then maybe like a third-round draft pick for that first? I'll do a third. Yeah, I think that's fair. They get Chekovich. I think Bergevin would do that. Trade accepted. We get the wild card first-round draft pick. They might make the playoffs. They might not. I just want to see. I think it's a better pick overall than the Carolina Hurricanes. I just want that wild card. Just you know, going to just in case. You never know. But I'm glad I could finagle that. That was good. I'm happy about that. Montreal, hey. What's going on, Montreal? How are you not a good team yet? How does that even make any sense, guys? Come on, be good, please. Just from a, you know, Habs fan standpoint, it hurts. My heart is broken, and I have to go watch the Toronto Maple Leafs whoop them in a couple minutes too. I'm so sad. The moment I'm done recording, I have to go watch Montreal get absolutely obliterated. So that's fun. Okay, I don't think I made any trades off my roster. Can I just exit out? If I exit, you want to exit the trade deadline? Yeah, I think so. Oh, uh-oh. Come on, game, don't break on me, please. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and check the trades here. I believe our trade's still stuck. I think so. Okay, let me go over to... Can I check the trades now since we're past the deadline? Players and pick trading. Okay, let me go all the way down to the bottom. I believe all on the 25th of the month, so I can... Okay, here. Vegas, we know that trade. LA, yep, Shane Goss to spare. Jared McCann in a third from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh gets Zaitsev and a couple of thirds. David Perron to Boston. They get Matt Grzelcyk. Toronto gets Philip Gustafsson. They'll use as a goalie. Vancouver gets Justin Hull. Sasha Pastujov to Ottawa. Washington gets a third. Ben Hutton and a fourth. Steal for Ottawa, by the way. Hey! Subscriber created player has been traded, everyone. Midnight Joe is going to the Columbus Blue Jackets. And Florida gets Vladislav Gavrikov. Okay, subscriber created player is gone. Holy moly. New York Islanders get a second. Okay, Jimmy Vesey and a third. Ottawa, a third and a third to the New York Islanders for Ryan Murray. Okay, Jamie Krog, prospect to the Detroit Red Wing. Buffalo adding Uyghur and Ian Cole. Stastny to Florida and Andrew Kopp. Columbus gets a prospect. Philly gets Anthony Mantha. Detroit gets a second. Brent Burns, who we just traded to Philly. I don't know what they're doing in Philly. Holy moly, their GM's on meth. Calgary gets a first. Boston gets Elias Lindholm. Minnesota a second. Okay. Mikhail Granlund to Columbus. Washington acquired a third and a fourth. Prospect to Pittsburgh. Montreal gets Ivan Chekovich, a defenseman, and two other pieces, and we get their first round draft pick. Detroit acquires a first, two first, and what the hell is Toronto on? They just traded 2 first round draft picks for Matthias Ekholm and Teddy Bluger. Toronto will probably be a good team, so they're basically second round picks. That's not that bad. Okay. Tyler Bertuzzi to Nashville. Detroit gets a second. Christopher Tanev to Montreal. Calgary gets a first for Christopher. What? How? How does that work? EA, come on. So that is the trade deadline over and done with. I'm happy to get that out of the way. I believe my lines are exactly the same because I didn't make... I don't think I made... Yep, we are good to go. I'm going to leave it just like this. I think this team is capable of making the playoffs. We didn't trade anybody off the roster. We just got the first round draft pick. I was close to trading LeBanc, but there just wasn't the trade there. There's no need to make a trade if there's no trade to make. The off season is when things really come to fruition. Okay, here we go. We are in the final stretch. 19 games remain. If we can stay 500, I think this team is going to make the playoffs. Here we go, folks. Let's go. Can this team make it? We're not out of the clear. We are far from out of the clear. If we lose 3-4 in a row, that is going to put a dent into our playoff dreams. 2 wins in a row against divisional teams. We lose against Vegas. They should beat us every single time. It's the Vegas Golden Knights. They wanted to trade a lot of assets. So Arizona, that's a loss. Vegas, 3 losses in a row. That's still good for second in the division. Vegas is catching up to us. Nashville, 5-0 shutout. So that's 17 goals scored against them and 0 scored against us in the last 2 games against the Nashville Predators. Almost at 40 wins. Montreal Canadiens are outside of a playoff spot. 3 points. Please, hockey gods, let this final stretch be good. We beat LA in the shootout. I will take that. Kim Gorth wants to talk. You're a rookie. You're a rookie, man. Don't be mad, Kim. You're good, Kim Goritz. You're super sweet. Don't worry about it, baby. You're fine. You're fine, Kim. You are young, full of potential. Anaheim, that is a shutout against. Yikes. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. So, did we not learn anything about Burgundy? Why are my scouts not... I put so many scouts out there, and they're... Please. We got a goalie here. Nightingale, we know that is a subscriber-created player. Datsuk is somebody that I think I'm aiming for. Yes. Oh, yes. He would be awesome. Christian Dejus. I think he was involved in a couple of trades, I think. No, I don't need the depth. We have plenty of depth guys in the AHL if we need them. Kevin Shattenkirk? No thanks. If it was a couple years ago, maybe. Colorado Avalanche. 3-1 victory. That is massive. Massive right there. Montreal, let's beat them in regulation. Beat them in regulation. Woo-hoo! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Final stretch here, baby. Let's go. Put on the pedals, baby. That's a 2-1 loss. 42 wins on the season. That is another regulation win. St. Louis. That's a win, baby. We have not clinched a playoff spot yet. Shootout, loss. Come on, boys. We can clinch. We can clinch here really soon. We are with it. We have clinched a playoff spot in year number 3. The 3-year turnaround of the San Jose Sharks. Oh, yes. Yes. And we are playoff bound with a potential of these rookies making their playoff debut. But it could happen. It could happen. You never know. I'm so genuinely happy about that. We'll get Rinky right here instead of Johansson. That's good. Okay. Wow. I did not expect us to make the playoffs this year. We are... Wow. I'll slow sim the last game against the Walla Walla Washington Capitals. Let's go, baby. Let's go. First period underway. Game 82. 2-2 after the first period. Chris Letang, Eller scores to tie the game. Phil Kessel takes the lead. Schultz ties the game again. Second period. Make it 5-4 San Jose. Phil Kessel second of the evening. Kuznetsov, Darnell Nurse, Blishfield, and Kuznetsov again. Third period, it is a 1-goal game. Spaghetti-O. Guys, come on. Come on, hold it down for a regulation win. We can do this. I believe in you, San Jose. Power play, Washington. I mean, this game really doesn't mean a whole lot. I don't think we can change too much in the standings. Power play late. 3 minutes left. After 2 insane goal-scoring periods, the San Jose Sharks shut out the Washington Capitol in the third period to win. What victory is this on the season? Win number 47 in year 3. The turnaround has been insane. The old guard is basically completely gone. No, there's actually a lot of guys left from the original San Jose Sharks. LeBanc, Timo Meier, a lot of our bottom 6. You got Patrick Marleau, Blitchfield, Letinov. Okay, let's go ahead, check out the stats, just our team stats. We'll just go by our division, just make it a little quicker. We were third best for goals for in the division. Pretty solid. Goals against, we were wow, what a season for our how does that make any sense? What a weird division 1. We had so many minus players on this team, yet we have the second best goals against per game average. Power play was middle of the pack, just dipped below 20%. Penalty kill was third best. So, yeah, I want to say that was a successful season. We are still in the growth period. In about 2 or 3 years, this team is going to be competing for President's Trophies all around. Speaking of President's Trophy, 130 points, 64 wins for the Carolina Hurricanes. That is the best NHL season of all time. 64 wins is a new record. What a season for the Hurricanes. Wait. Did Montreal miss out on the playoffs? Come on. Montreal second last in the Atlantic Division. Oh, yes. Yes. Wow. Can't believe we stole that pick too. Montreal. Okay, so we could have gone for Florida's first round draft pick. They missed the playoffs. That's sad. Buffalo makes the playoffs, obviously. But so two of our firsts are above 16. But we have that wild card of the Montreal Canadiens. You never know. You could be calling me a genius in the next couple of episodes. But for the first time, we have actual playoffs. I should show you the end of the season stats. Just real quick here. It's been a long episode. We've gotten a lot done. So, their first season together, the first line, 67 points was the low on that first line with Timo Meier. We just signed. He's an 8. Yes! Oh, I'm such a good GM. We signed him to a below market value contract, and he's grown to an 86 because of a statistically great season. I'm happy with that. Shane Wright in his rookie campaign, 86 overall, 76 points. Wow. Brock Besser, 3 goals shy of 50. 94 points. Wow. Phil the Thrill putting up 74 points. I'd love to keep Phil on. That would be awesome. 38 goals, almost 40. Kim Gortz, 56 points. That is a very successful rookie season. And he's 86 overall. Oh, this team's going to be so good so soon. I'm so excited. I'm glad I didn't make any big trade. Because this was the team that we were blessed with. We didn't make any real big roster moves. LeBanc, probably that forward I'm going to move on from in the offseason just to get a young kid in. Galchenyuk has 38. Didn't finish the season with that bad of totals. He just had a rough year in general. But going into the playoffs, he should be okay. Blitchfield, 33. Hopefully he grows from that. Yep. Patty Marleau's getting a playoff opportunity, trying to go back-to-back. I doubt we're going to win a Stanley Cup this year. Chemlevsky with 19. Litanov with 18. Gaudette with 10. Gaudette came in with 27 games and played pretty good hockey. Okay, defensively, Chris Letang we didn't sell because we weren't in the position to sell. Ryan Merkley. Letang had a great season for 35 years of age. Ryan Merkley, we throw him up on the top line, and he finishes just under 30 points. Shillington with 26, Edvinson with 25, Mate with 19, and Darnell Nurse with the same. Goalie-wise, 909 in his rookie campaign. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen led. Team with 43 victories. I am very happy with those totals. I'm glad this was his first season. Now, let's go ahead and check potential award winners. Jake Allen, I think, is guaranteed to win the Vezina. William M. Jennings, 49 wins, breaks Martin Brodeur and Braden Holtby's regular season wins record with 49. What a season. What a season. Rookie skaters, give it to your boy! Shane Wright wins it, no doubt. And the runner-up was almost Kim Gortz. Wow. What a season for our rookies. Give me the Calder. John Carlson's going to win the Norris just with the insane amount of points. Easy, no doubt. And that Art Ross is going to go to Tyler Seguin out of left field because Connor McDavid can never, ever win the Art Ross in this game. Andrei Svechnikov with 104. Marner, Draisaitl, Malkin, Pavelski, Point. Yep, makes sense. Most assists. Going to go to John Carlson. Most goals. 54 for Steven Stamkos. I am very, very excited for this team's future, but it all starts with one step, and that step is round one of our first postseason appearance as GM of the San Jose Sharks, and it will be against the Vegas Golden Knights. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. That is going to be rough. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like, leave a comment, share this with people who you think may enjoy this sort of thing. I will see you in round number 1. Ciao.